Hey guys, you didn't recognize me in the pink, I bet, but it's Easter, so I thought, hey, we're just still in the Easter spirit. So I just flew in, 15-hour flight from Qatar. I'm back in the United States and just excited about all that God has done in the last 2 weeks. But I need a little bit of an extra, push this week because of the jet lag. I've got a lot going on. And so if you're like me, then you're going to like today's Power Minute. It's called Keep Going, and it is from Judges 8:4 with the story of Gideon. It says, and Gideon came to the Jordan and crossed over, he and the 300 men who were with him, exhausted yet pursuing. I've always been intrigued by the picture of the army of Gideon. Remember Gideon? He's the guy who was out threshing wheat when God called him to save his people. Gideon felt weak and powerless. He pleaded with God for a sign. God gave him a sign, and still Gideon balked. Eventually, Gideon jumped in and gathered an army of men. Though he had thousands, God brought his army down to 300. Only 300 men to fight a huge army of the enemy, except that Gideon had God on his side. So Gideon sets off to war, energized by God's presence and guidance. Though Gideon knows that God is on his side, he's still human. Pretty soon, even the strongest soldiers and most focused humans get worn out. But Gideon did not stop. Gideon and his army of 300 men had experienced God's presence so keenly that they were indeed exhausted, yet pursuing. Have you set out in faith but find yourself tired? Follow Gideon's example. Your fatigue will soon turn to victory as you pursue the goals and dreams that God has put before you. And on that day, it will be worth it all the trouble and the pain. Here's a question for today. What makes you tired in your pursuit of your calling? What simple ways can you use to restore some of your strength back into your walk? Let's think about that today. Let's find our strength in the Lord, and let us, like Gideon, be exhausted, yes, but pursuing. Let's not stop, all right? Keep going. I love you guys. I'm glad to be back, and we'll be catching up on these Power Minutes this week. Have a great, great day.